Okay, this is the new HPs that we're going to be putting into 710 right now. I apologize for the little lag on the overhead video, but I think it'll all work out. I'm going to hide myself because there's no reason to have me in the camera right now, and the lag doesn't look as bad because you can't tell that there's a lag. So open it up, you just lift the little handle and it lifts straight up, comes back. To put it back in, you slide it underneath the front little metal slide there, and then just goes down and snaps down. So I'm going to open up and take it out of the way. If this is extremely dirty, then we need to blow these out. We're not going to blow these out in the room. We're going to keep the video card that's in there. In order to do Minecraft, it needs to have a decent video card. These are actually pretty easy to get to. You can see the green on the HP that they use for, hey, this thing moves out of the way. So this thing just lifts up and goes out of the way like that. And hey, there's a hard drive, and I can move the little release here, and I can lift the hard drive up and out and unplug that quite easily. So we're going to take that hard drive out of the way, and there's a 500 gig hard drive. Yay, we just won on that one. I think I have to take the front face off in order to get this one up. Yes, I do. So you can see the 3 tabs here. Those come up and come off. And by the way, the front of this is disgusting. I would say we need to blow that sucker off right there to do that one. So now this, let's see, do I hinge out of the way now? Yeah, I do. Okay, so probably could have done it without taking that off. So we hinge up and out of the way, and some of them have a second hard drive. Oh, this one does right there. Second hard drive right there. They scuzzied these together to make it seem faster. Oh, if you would only just put in an SSD. So I gotta unplug that. I'm gonna get the IDE out of the way as well. And I'm looking for some way to, there, that's the release right there. I'm pushing down on that green tab. And then this one comes up and out as well. And it looks like I have to remove the CD-ROM. So I'm gonna pull back on the CD, pull that out of the way, and now I can get, maybe I didn't need to slide this up at all. Now that I look at that, I may have been able to keep this sucker down the whole time, pushed, let's see, up. Oh boy, that's just doesn't want to go. There we go. Oh, what do we got on this one? Another 500 gig, which we would have expected to have. Okay, so where are we gonna put this? We're going to put an SSD in these. We're going to put one of the 60 gig ADATA SSDs in these, and cross our fingers and hope that it all works out well. So we've got the ADATA 64 gig SSDs. There's tons of these that should already be mounted. If not, you need to mount it in the hard drive caddy so that it will fit in this case as it is. Now, we've got a little bit of an issue. And a little bit of the issue is that these take CD-ROM screws, not hard drive screws. So we have popped out, in order to get them in there, the screw parts, and now all we've got is holes there. So we can't just take this drive and take these drive screws out. Number one, it's a different thread, so that wouldn't work. And number two, we've popped out the threads anyway. So what are we going to do? We're just going to set these in there and assume that we're not going to throw them around a lot. So what's that mean? What that means is I'm just going to take this, and I need to recheck my IDEs, by the way, as I do this. So to make, I said IDE, recheck my SATAs on this to make sure that I am doing what I think I'm doing, but I'm going to set that, just set it down underneath there. This power supply is going to keep it from going anywhere. But yes, you're right, it's loose in there. Is that an issue? Nah, I'm going to say no, because I want the answer to be no. Realistically, oh, I used the wrong power, didn't I? I did use the wrong power. That's the power from the CD-ROM. Realistically, I should probably have this mounted, but that's not going to be the case. Yes? Okay, back to where we were. So we've got that on there. We're going to go ahead and put the CD-ROM back in. It just slides down through these holes. Let's see if I can get it down in there. And then snaps in to place. And then when I bring it back up, I can rehook up my SATA cable and my power cable. Now I've got power on both. The question is going to be, which one's which? because I really want to make sure that I've got my data. Okay, I do. So the blue one down here is I'm following around, and it is definitely going to that drive. The extra one I am going to unplug, so there is no confusion whatsoever. Which one's which? Maybe I'm going to unplug it. Boy, this is really connected in here well. Let's undo this a second and make sure that I've got the right one. I think we're on a park now. I want to make sure that the SATA one, the blue one right here, is going to my hard drive. So I'm following this around, make sure it's going to my hard drive. I've got my hard drive connected there with power and that SATA cable. The second one, I'm bringing over and making sure it's connected to my CD-ROM. The third one, I removed completely. I can always use an extra SATA cable, especially that one. It's a nice long one. Before I close this down, I'm going to check my memory and see what we've got in here. I'm going to pop this out, take a better look than I just did. Let's see what we've got. And we've got a 4 gig stick. These are all going to have 32-bit on them. 4 gig is more than enough. I'm realizing that at some point we may upgrade them to 6 or to 8 gig, but we're good right there. So I've got my 4 gig stick in there, and we're going to have 4 in all these. I'm going to go ahead and lower my CD-ROM bracket back down, see if I can get it to close all the way, which I cannot. What is it catching on? Nope, I got a power cable. No? What am I catching on? It does not look like it's going to close at all. Really don't want to. Ow! Ooh, got it. And I think I got my arm. There we go. Now it's in there all the way. This one, oh, it's closing on this data cable right there, or power cable right there. Don't want that. I think we're all level here. I'm just going to check this. Oh, I got to put my front face back on, which I don't think need to take off. 3 tabs here. Oh, look, I've got easy access to that hard drive there too. And snap it back on there, make sure it's all flush on the bottom, and it is. There's nothing to hold that down, by the way, other than the case. So I'm going to put the case back on the front here. No, I didn't. There we go. There we go. Snap it all down, make sure it's all flush, and we are ready to deploy this one. Other than the fact that it's missing a rubber foot, I got some rubber feet on, sticker feet that we can use to replace that one, by the way. So that is done, with many changes to be edited out of the mess that I just did, but anyway, it's done. How to do the HP. Oh, the HP, I'm pointing the wrong one. BIOS is completely different. However, you can use the steps for BIOS the same. We need to make sure it goes CD-ROM, NIC, hard drive. We need to make sure it's set to AHCI. We need to make sure Pixie Boot is on, and we need to make sure that our BIOS password is set to our BIOS password. And that is it.